welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my hair, and I know I didn't do it too long ago, but I really wanted a particular color which everywhere was sold out of because of quarantine and everyone was doing their hair, but it is back in stock. So I got this Periwinkle color here. I am not dyeing my whole head. I am putting highlights in again. I have a kit here. This kit I picked up at Sally's Beauty Supply, so this is the kit I'm going to use to highlight my hair this time. And what I'm going to end up doing is just lavender periwinkle colored highlights, and I expect the dark areas, the red in my hair, to pick up and show up. So like when I put the purple in, it's probably going to just mute that a little bit, and that's it. So that is my expectation. Not full head of lavender, just the light parts lavender and the dark parts kind of a muted color. Okay, so I'm already a little bit nervous because like I'm used to like a powder substance mixed with the volume developer thing, and I don't see that. This looks very, very different. You've got the volume here and you got the toner. So let me look at this. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, so these are made to work together. So this is completely different than what I'm used to using. So that's what's going on here. Okay, so it says application in a non-metallic bowl. Got right here. Mix 1 part Blonde Brilliance oil cream developer. That would be this. And then 1 part Blonde Brilliance Cream Oil Infusion Developer. That. And then you wait for 20 seconds to attain the consistency and mix that up and put in, and then you check it every 5 to 10 minutes, waiting for a maximum. Total maximum processing time is 50 minutes. So I can wait up to 50 minutes to get the right color. So I just realized the back of it detached, so I would much rather use that so I can toss it out. That's one less thing I have to clean, so I'm going to use that. It did come with this little spatula thing to mix it, a brush, which I am thrilled because I didn't have that last time, but I picked up 1 too, so I've got 2 now, and I might end up using this one for that. I don't know. We'll see. This might be better. I don't know. It does come with some gloves and a cap for the highlights, and I of course brought in a shower cap to go over my head when it's processing. So we will go ahead and get into it. Oh yeah, and this also has the hook at the end, but I also have my old hook, so I can go either way. But I'm going to go ahead and get started with this. Okay, again, if you haven't seen this before, you stick the little thing in the hole and you pull out the hair. And I want my highlights to be thicker than they were last time. It's not coming out. Here we go. And I always comb them out just so, like, when you actually put the hair color on, it just won't look so bad. Okay, so I'm gonna go do that and then I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back, and I decided to do a partial for 3 reasons. First is I highlighted the whole head last time. Second reason is I can't see the back of my head. And third, my husband's not around to convince to pull out the hair from the back. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So we've already read the directions and we are going right into it. Alright, so there's the solution mixed. Remember, when working with bleach, you start from the bottom to the top. highlight solution is on. I'm gonna go let this sit for the next 30 to 50 minutes, and when we'll be back, we'll be cutting the hair. Alright, so that is the highlights. I think it lifted really well. I like the icy color with my natural color. I think it's going to pick up the semi-permanent color well, but before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and cut it because this is basically like a deep conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I didn't completely dry my hair, so it'll also give it a chance to completely dry. And of course I am going to follow Brad Mondo's techniques, but I'm going to clean it up with my friend Amanda from MinsBeauty with some of her techniques, so we'll see how this goes. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and section it off. Okay, so now for some layers. Okay, so I think that does it for that. Throw my hair out. We're moving on to the last part, which is the color. So let's go ahead and section that off. Alright, so that is what it looks like, and we are putting that in. So hair color is in, everything's done. Now I'm gonna let it sit, and when I come back, you'll see my finished product. Okay, so there is the finished product. Some of this looks a little more silver, like it didn't catch. You see that? But I think it's just because it was different shades of blonde in there. Because you can see it over here too, like over here it looks lighter, but then when you pull it like that, you can see it's definitely streaked like the other. It's just lighter because I had the gray in before and it just didn't catch quite right. I may leave it, I may add some more later, I don't really know, but otherwise this is it. Alright, so it's the next day and I've spent some time looking at my hair and it is very patchy, so I'm going to put some more hair color in it and see if I can take out some of this patchiness, because I'm not feeling it. And honestly, I was kind of hoping it would all be at this lighter tone, which it will be as it fades, but for now I still want it to fade evenly, so I'm going to put more in and hopefully even out, and we're going to go ahead and do that now. I'm going to take the headband off. Okay. That is on. Got my gloves and the hair dye. Okay, these gloves are a little big on me, but it'll be fine. So I know technically you're supposed to use a brush. I tried using the brush last time, this brush. So what I'm gonna do is not the correct way, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna rub it into my hair and then I'm gonna brush it. So hopefully that'll give the desired look. We will find out. So there it is. Gonna let it sit now, and hopefully it'll turn out this time. Alright, so there is the hair fixed. I think that looks a lot better, a lot more even. I might need to even it out more, but for the most part I think that's good. I think it looks a lot better and a lot more presentable. So that is it. What do you guys think of this hair? Do you think it's pretty? Do you think I should have done something different? Do you think it's subtle enough for a work environment or no? Let me know your thoughts below. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, I hope to see you in my next video.